Hey, Fix It All here. I have a '04 Chrysler Pacifica. I had the left cam was one half tooth off. Can't go one way, then you'll be a half tooth that way. You can't go that way, you're a half tooth off that way. So, what do you do? Well, I found out, and I didn't find out through Google, and I didn't find out through YouTube, because anybody who has ever had this problem has never commented on it. That's kind of what I make these videos for. So if you have this issue, here's what I did, and it works thus far. The belt that I got was a Dayco belt. I don't know if you can see it, but this belt is the Dayco belt on the outside, and this belt on the inside is the OEM belt. The OEM belt was very similar in size, shape, and everything else to the Napa belt. So if you have a choice between a Napa belt and a Dayco belt, understand that the Dayco belt's a little thicker, might throw that mark off, like I found out. Also, the water pump. You did the water pump, you put it on, you tighten it up before you put the belt on. Probably shouldn't do that, because you need to loosen up the water pump. The water pump has a slight bit of movement. It has to come up. If it doesn't come up a little bit to as high as it can go in its set place, it might throw that line off. So what I did was I put the water pump on it. I snugged the bolts nice and tight so that my gasket doesn't fall out and it stays in place. I put the Napa belt on it, and then I put the tension on the Napa belt, and then tighten up my water pump. That slid the water pump up. I mean, I know it's really small amount of space that it'll travel, but I slid the water pump up as high as it can go. Put everything, put the tensioner in it, and eureka! My marks are perfect. So if you have this issue, check what kind of belt you have and make sure that the water pump isn't down as far as it can go, because it does have a small amount of play. When you put the bolts in, the bolt holes aren't absolutely perfect. There's this hairline that you can move the pump around, whatever. So that's what I did. It fixed it. It works. My timing marks are perfect on this '04 Pacifica. And if you have this issue, I hope this helps. Hit the like button if you did read this. Watch this. My best to you. If you have any questions or comments, leave them and I'll try to respond to them. Fix it all. Over and out.